I know it sounds crazy, but my whole life is inside this bag. Can you guess what's inside? Hi, my name is Minadora Rutov, and today I will be presenting 3 items that represent my past, demonstrate my current self, and illustrate my future passions. Let's talk about the bag itself. I love this bag. This bag is made of recycled brailer bag material, which is a fishing mesh used to store fish. That represents my life living in Alaska in a fishing family. It is also see-through and very simple. This represents how I am really honest and easy to work with. I love this bag. Okay, let's get going in here. My first item, demonstrating my past self, is a makeup brush. I chose this item because I always yearned to grow up. I lived with 4 older sisters and they really inspired me. They taught me how to do my makeup. This also represents how I've always cared about my appearance ever since I was young. That's carried on with me throughout my whole life. And it also represents how I was rebellious when I was young. And that's something that I've taken with me. I've learned that rebellion is a good thing. I learned that when I wasn't allowed to wear makeup, I did it anyway. The next item that I have to represent my current self is some hot sauce. This is a fun one. This hot sauce represents how I'm always trying new things. I love getting outside of my comfort zone. A fun fact about this hot sauce specifically is that it was manufactured in Mexico, which is where my parents got married and where my family loves to spend time. This also goes into my next point of how I love traveling to different places. Currently, I took the jump to move out of my house in Alaska and I moved to Las Vegas to pursue a career. It also represents how I like the heat. Warm climates and hot weather. It's just something I more of lean towards. I put it on everything. This kind of represents how I'm pretty consistent with how I talk to people. I would love to leave a lasting impression when I can. Put this here. My final item to represent my future self is this safety vest. This safety vest represents how I have always cared for safety. Ever since I was in elementary school, I have stayed CPR certified. When I was in high school, I took an ETT course to get that training and kind of understand how to manage an emergency situation. This also represents how I find security in a home life very important. I one day want to have a family, and of course I want to keep them safe as best as I can and kind of give off that mother figure. This jacket specifically is from my company that I'm working with currently. So this also represents my future career and where I'm going with that. To restate all of my items, I have my makeup brush to represent my past self, this hot sauce to represent my current self, and the safety vest to represent my future self. My willingness to take risks and try new things has led me to live apart from my family and completely stray away from what my family was doing and what they expected of me. I chose to pick up and move to Las Vegas for an internship, and that launched me into a great career in construction. I find happiness in living independently and going wherever the wind takes me.